Welcome to the Universal Broadcasting Network's Hit Afternoon Show, bringing you the latest in music news, artist interviews, and more. With your hosts, Lauren Dair, Justin Tanucci, and Sean Lusk. This is the Music Project.
Yo!
What's goody?
I'm Lauren Dair.
And I'm Sean Lusk.
And this is the Music Project.
It is.
I'm really kind of super excited for this show because I got this thing on Monday, and I'll explain it in just a minute, but I got it on Monday, and I wanted to review it on the show, so I had to wait all the way till Sunday
To do it.
and to open it, and I'm so like,
Yeah,
I want to know what's in it.
She's been blabbering about it for the whole time.
So we don't have a guest on today's show.
We're just kind of chilling.
Yeah, but we are going to review a product, and Sean's going to kind of help me out on this one a little bit.
As much as I can.
He really doesn't know a lot about it, so I'm going to try to explain it, and then we're going to play some music from what's involved. It sounds very crazy, but I'll explain in just a second.
Yes. You guys will follow along.
Basically, what I am reviewing today, or what we are reviewing today, is this thing called VNYL.
I don't know if it's vinyl or VNYL.
Some people say VNYL, some people say vinyl. I feel like VNYL makes more sense.
Yeah, it doesn't say vinyl. It's like opposite.
I have my camera all zoomed out so I can show you guys.
I'm about to zoom in. Oh, that's too fast.
This is my box.
That's your box. It says random quotes on it.
Yeah, so this is my vinyl box. So
It just says love will tear us apart. Like for no reason.
So I'm going to have my camera zoomed out just so you guys can see all what's going on. So you see our little cameras and all our stuff here. But
Yep.
I really want you guys to be able to see what is in my vinyl box.
I can go work the camera if you want while you review it.
It's okay. It's all right. Basically, VNYL, I'm going to pop it up right here so you guys can, right
Give me the lowdown. What is it?
Okay, here we go. There you go. Now we can see it in camera. VNYL is a vinyl subscription box. So if you're familiar with like Loot Crate, which
I'm not.
Okay, Loot Crate is kind of the same thing, but it sends you like nerd items every
Oh,
month.
okay, yeah.
My
okay.
little brother does it, but like they'll send you T-shirts.
Adam
and
knows about that.
They'll send you T-shirts. They'll send you little figurines. They'll send you games. They send you all this different stuff. They have it for everything. You can get makeup boxes where they send you makeup every month. You can do food, workout clothes. They have all these different boxes, and basically it's a subscription service. So once a month you get a box with a bunch of fun things in it.
Ooh.
And everyone has different prices and stuff like this. This one is records.
Ooh.
This one sends you records every month.
Ah.
So a little bit. By the way, we're not sponsored by VNYL. I just think they're super cool, and I wanted to do this on the show because I thought, like,
We should be though. If you guys are listening, you should sponsor us.
right. I got my first box last month. This is my second box, and so the first one was really cool. I didn't really know what to expect.
What'd you get in it?
I got an album by Friends,
Ooh.
an album by Wild Ones. And one, I always forget the band name. I think it's Life with Pictures.
Okay, so it was just random people?
Well, so this is what happens. Basically, you signed up. I'm going to pull my box down for a minute.
May I see the box?
Yes, you may see
I want to scope.
Basically, you log on to their website. You create an account. They ask you a bunch of questions. They ask you bands you like, bands you don't like, what type of music you're into, what kind of music you're interested in receiving. If you have a unicorn album, which means it's like that album you've searched for over and over and over again, but you just can't find it. Like you just don't know where it is, and if they find it, they'll send it
Did
to
you say unicorn album?
They call it a unicorn record because it's like you can't find it no matter how hard you try. So basically, you answer all these questions. Then you can link your Spotify, your SoundCloud, any of your like streaming services to your account.
What?
Then you pick a subscription package. So the most common one is 3. That's what I have. I have 3 records.
3 records?
Yeah, you can do 1 a month. You can do 2 a month. You can sign up for 3 months. You can sign up for a year. They have a bunch of different pricing options. And so I chose, I just did 3 months with 3 records just to see if I liked it. And then, obviously I'm really digging it, so I'm probably going to go for the year after that.
Yeah, that's a really smart idea of them.
Yeah, and so it's like once a month you pay for it, they send it to you. So what they do is they peep at your Spotify, your SoundCloud, your everything, and they curate albums for you. So basically they look and see what you're into and find albums they think you might like and send it to you. So the cool thing is you can pick on there how creative you want to be, how out there you want to be. So you can say, I only want bands I like. And so they'll go through your Spotify and go like, oh, well, he listens to a lot of Sublime. He listens to a lot of Chili Peppers. He listens to a lot of 5 Seconds of Summer. He listens to a lot of blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
They'll send you just those records.
And you can choose that as an option. Like
just I want my favorites and that's it.
Well, that's not as fun.
No.
Can you do it like in between? Like I can't. Oh, okay.
So they have that all the way to send me bands that are so far out there. Just I want to try anything.
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle. I said I want to try some new stuff. Like
That's
I still
want it.
I want it to still be in the vein of music that I like, but I want some new things as well. Some new bands to check out. So there's different vibes you can pick every month, and they have different names. So. Like they all are like hashtag Starry Night, hashtag Endless Summer, hashtag whatever. And so you pick your vibe, and they have it's a really cool thing.
Just kind of like Spotify has with their little music search.
Exactly, and so you can actually go and look. So say I picked hashtag Starry Night, right? That's my vibe. You can go look on their Spotify playlist and see
like Ed Sheeran
and see what type of bands are in there, and then find something that's similar. And so you'll probably get 1 or 2 of the records from that playlist.
So you don't choose exactly what they send. It's all at random.
Mostly.
It's not random, of course, but you get to choose it. But it's not. You don't get to choose like, hey, I want this album, this album, this album, and send it to me.
No. But what you can do is every once in a while, if there's a new album release or they partner up with someone, you can do an artist package. So that's what I got this time around.
Okay.
I got the Panic.
Panic at the Disco.
Panic at the Disco. So what it does is on that one, it says, okay.
It says hashtag
we're
Panic.
going to send you Death of the Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. And then 2 albums more. So you still get, it's still a little bit of like a guessing game of what you're going to get.
Yeah.
But that in that case, I was like, I really want the Panic at the Disco album. So I'm going to do this vibe, which is all about Panic at the Disco. And they have a store online where you can go on and buy individual records. Like if there's something that you want specifically, you can go and you can pick it. But the fun part is kind of just being like, hey, what am I going to get?
Yeah, that's the best part about it.
So I want to open it on air, play a little bit of music from each of the bands that I get, and just kind of see what happens.
Let's do an unboxing.
I have waited since Monday to do this.
It says "Let's get physical" on the box.
That's their motto.
Why? What is physical about the company though?
Because it's vinyl.
It's physically vinyl.
Physical. So this is VNYL. Let's get physical. My favorite thing is it says "Level Tear Us Apart" on the pull tab.
She's a tearing my.
So I'm gonna pull this.
Do you want me to work the camera now? Yes.
Maybe. Possibly. So level tear us apart. Ah! There we go. So I'm going to open this up, and we're going to see what I got this month. So I have a Let's Get Physical little... It's a little post thing, and on the back they show you what is new in their album store. So these are albums you can go buy individually. So on here they have Fits and the Tantrums, Dinosaur Jr., Hockey Dad, Young the Giant, The Killers, Blood Orange, Glass Animals, Dreamers. Dreamers has been on our show before. So just this is their member store, so you can go on there and buy individual records too. So let's see. There's a note in here. They also write a note in every box to tell you why they gave you what they gave you. So I don't know whether I should just go for the records first or if I should find the note. Let's go for the records, shall we? All right. So this first one.
Let's go for the records for sure.
No surprise, since I picked the Panic box, is Death of a Bachelor.
Look at that album cover.
By Panic at the Disco.
That artwork is dope.
Right? Super cool. And I have a thing where I like to open the albums just because I like colored vinyl. So I always have to check and see, because I got a colored vinyl my first time around with them.
From them?
Yeah. So I'm going to play a song and I'm going to open this and I'm going to see if it is Probably not.
Which song by Panic?
Oh, jeez. Have you listened to the album?
I have not listened to a single song off this album.
But you know Panic at the Disco.
Of course.
Right?
No, I don't know any Panic at the Disco.
You're
I'm just kidding. I know.
losing it.
I have a brother named Adam Lusk, and he listens to too much Panic at the Disco,
Right.
so I'm kind of
Let's
subject
see.
to that music.
Their song that's really kind of popular right now that is not overplayed is called "Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time." So I think we should do that one. It's a lot of fun.
What a name for a song.
Right?
It's a cool name.
It's there's looks like their 4th most popular song currently. So this is "Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time." I find this song so catchy. By Panic at the Disco.
I just woke up in my underwear, no liquor left on the shelf. I should probably introduce myself. You should have seen what I wore. I had a cane and a party hat. I was the king of this hologram where there's no such thing as getting out of hand. Memories tend to just pop up. Drunk pre-meds and some rubber gloves. 5,000 people with designer drugs. Don't think I'll ever get enough. Champagne, cocaine, gasoline, and most things in between. I roam the city in a shopping cart, a pack of camels and a smoke alarm. This night is heating up. Raise hell and turn it up. Say it if you go on, you might pass out in a dream pipe. Oh yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. It's a hell of a feeling though. It's a hell of a feeling though. Alright, it's a hell of a feeling though. It's a hell of a feeling though. What are these footprints? They don't look very human-like. Now I wish that I could find my clothes, bed sheets and a morning rose. I wanna wake up. Can't even tell if this is a dream. How did we end up in my neighbor's pool? Upside down with a perfect view. Bought a bar at the speed of sound. Fancy feet dancing through this town. Lost my mind in a wedding gown. Don't think I'll ever get it now. Champagne, cocaine, gasoline, and most things in between. I roam the city in a shopping cart, a pack of camels and a smoke alarm. This night is heating up. Raise hell and turn it up. Say it if you go on, you might pass out in a dream pipe. Oh yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. I'm a scholar and a gentleman, and I usually don't fall when I try to stand. I lost a bet to a guy in a chiffon skirt, but I make these high heels work. I've told you time and time again, I'm not as thick as you drunk I am. And we all fell down when the sun came up. I think we've had enough. Alright, it's a hell of a feeling though. It's a hell of a feeling though. Alright, it's a hell of a feeling though. It's a hell of a feeling though. Champagne, cocaine, gasoline, and most things in between. I roam the city in a shopping cart, a pack of camels and a smoke alarm. This night is heating up. Raise hell and turn it up. Say it if you go on, you might pass out in a dream pipe. Oh yeah, don't threaten me with a good time.
All right, so that was "Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time." So I just realized I'm a total idiot and didn't even have the camera on for that last
Come
part.
on, Lauren.
I know, and I'm showing off this awesome box, and like I'm like doing the whole like game show hostess thing, and I can't even. You guys can't even see it. So this is
Let's do a little showcase of the box real quick.
VNYL level tears apart. I had the pull tab. Let's get physical. You know, it's a really cool thing, and it comes with the member store thing. So, you know, if you like any of these specific albums and you want that, like for sure, you can go and buy them individually.
Oh, and here's the album that she got.
Yes, this
Here's-
is Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. This was the vibe I picked. It was the panic vibe. So
Ooh.
all the artists that I'm getting in this box are similar to Panic at the Disco because I love Panic at the Disco. The cool thing about this is they send you, well, first of all, they send you stickers,
Ooh, I want that.
right? So
wanna
there's
put that
one
on
that
my
says VNYL, one that says Let's Get Physical with a little record. I think it's super cute. And they also send you a card and someone, like a real human, writes to you.
Yeah, and it's like very personal. Tell them what they said.
Okay, so this one says, "Hey Lauren, welcome back. Here's your copy of Panic at the Disco's latest album, Death of a Bachelor. It's been a long time coming and well worth the wait. Number 9 is my favorite. I know you're also a huge fan of 80s movies, plus the music, so here's an 80s inspired record from synth pop duo Electric Youth. You've also listed sisters Tegan and Sarah on your profile as favorites, so try out another sister duo, Lily and Madeline. Enjoy. Alyssa Sierra. P.S. Listen to your music on Spotify. So good."
She listened to Lauren's
She listened to
music.
me. She listened to Lauren Dair. That's so cool. Thank you, Alyssa. This is awesome. And we have a couple more bands to check out because I have not heard of either of those bands.
Let me see the vinyls that they sent.
All right.
The other ones.
Let's see. So the next one that I'm pulling out, it's coming out of my box, is Electric Youth, Inner World.
That's cool. It looks like Jaden Smith on the left.
It kind of does.
Just a little bit.
Not going to lie. And he has grown up Jaden Smith on the back, too. So this is their album, Inner World. And I haven't listened to them, so I'm going to look it up on Spotify. This is the first time that I'm listening to it, so I can go home and, check this out after. But I'm just curious because, like, the thing that's cool is, like, on my profile, she said, what are, like, some of your favorites? And I said, I really love 80s movies. Like, I really do. There's something about, like, The Breakfast Club, Say Anything, any of those movies that I'm just, like, super into.
Yeah.
So they looked at that. They're like, okay, Lauren likes 80s stuff, so we're gonna bring her some 80s music, which I'm stoked about. So this is Electric Youth. I'm searching it in my Spotify.
And just out of curiosity, how much a month is it?
So it depends on the plan.
Okay.
This one, I believe, is $39.99, I think.
A month?
Yeah.
Okay.
It might be $30 a month. I would have to double check. But
That's pretty cool.
yeah, and you can choose different packages too. You don't have to do 3. You can do 1, which is a lot cheaper. You can find one that works for your, for what you want to do.
Yeah, but for the 3, it's 30 bucks.
I'll double check for sure.
Okay.
I'll double check on break and make sure. But I found Electric Youth. This is their album.
Yummy.
And I'm going to play their most popular song off Spotify. Actually, I want to make sure I'm playing the right one. Yes. Their most popular song is called A Real Hero. It is off this album. And is it?
It doesn't look like it.
It's not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's on here. It
Okay.
is. It is. Woo!
Let's bump it.
So this is A Real Hero by Electric Youth.
Me
That
likey.
song was called "A Real Hero" by Electric Youth. I approve.
Very 80s.
I approve. Like I have not heard them before, and you know, it's funny. Is like I like that's like a secret guilty pleasure. Like more like 80s pop, electric stuff. Like not so much 80s rock.
Yeah.
Like anything that you could hear in like a John Hughes movie, like I'm totally down for. So I would listen to that for sure.
That's cool. This artist just brought the 80s vibe back.
Yeah,
to the
for
new,
sure.
To the new modern times.
Exactly, and it's two people too. There's a singer and then there's a producer who work together, which I think is super cool. But yeah, I'm down. So I'm a fan. I can dig it. I can dig it. There's one more record I got out of my VNYL box, and I'm gonna pull it out. And this is Lily and Madeline, and the album is called Fumes. I have not heard of them either. But according to NPR on the sticker, it says ridiculously charming and sweet harmonies. And we all know I'm a sucker for some good harmonies.
You are. I know that about you.
I
Tell
lo-
them about the store. She
yeah.
looked up their website.
So I was going online to make sure I was giving everyone accurate information as far as, you know, pricing and things of that sort. And what I did not know, like brand new information to me, is that there is an actual physical store you can go to.
In LA, right?
It's not in, I mean, it's in the LA area. Because I went online to show them the online store that you can go to, but there's actually a place. And it is, let's see, it looks like it's in Santa Barbara.
Okay.
But it says VNYL and Kimpton Hotels and Restaurants have partnered to bring the vinyl record shop to Goodland Hotel in Santa Barbara. The vinyl record shop is open to hotel guests as well as walk-in customers. Designed by LA firm Ink and Wood, the space features dozens of titles on newly pressed vinyl that can be enjoyed during one stay and purchased to enjoy at home. Listening stations are powered by Turntable because they actually sell their own turntables as well. And Sonos that allow listeners around the world to see what's spinning at the Goodland. Follow the Goodland on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. And so
The place looks really nice.
yeah, it's I don't know if we can actually, if you guys can see it at home via our computer.
I don't think they
Highly
can.
doubt
I
it,
could
but-
just like turn the camera towards the
Nah, but I mean, if you go to VNYL.com, it's a very nice, you know.
looking place.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of a hotel, and there's, you know, that's looks like the hotel lobby, and then you can actually go in, and they have a bunch of vinyls there that you can play, and you can look at, and you can just buy.
And they have their
from
little
there.
slogan up on the light. What do you call that? Like a neon light.
That says "Let's get physical."
And it says "Let's get physical."
Yeah, and then, you know, as far as plans go, it's free shipping for all members within the U.S. You can do one solo record a month that they curate for you. That's $22 a month. You can also do 3 records a month that are, you know, curated, but you pick a vibe for that one. And it's $39 a month. Or if you're like super digging it like I am and want to do it for a while, you can drop the price down just a little bit. You can do 9 records in 3 months, which is $37 a month.
That's
or
really good.
if you decide you like it for a year, like you really are digging it and you want to get 36 records a year,
That's only $35
a month. And they bill you once.
That's really great.
So they bill you right at the end of the year. So you get a 10% discount. And, you know, the cool thing is if you're looking to grow your vinyl collection, it's a really cool thing because you're getting $3, you know, 3 vinyls a month. If you think about going to like an actual store and paying for it,
Yeah.
you're going to come out to that cost anyway.
Exactly.
Most new
Well-
records are around $20 anyway.
Well, especially if you get the whole plan, the whole like, what was it, 36 albums for a year? That's
Mhm.
really good pricing.
Yeah, because I mean, if you go to Urban Outfitters and you're going to buy 3 records, you're going to walk out there with $60.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
they are really expensive. You know, occasionally if you go, you know, to like a record store,
They're a little bit cheaper.
it's a little bit, but you're gonna
When you go to the
be around
trendy
that.
mall stores, then that's when they get really expensive, like Hot Topic and Zoomies. And
Exactly, all those new bands, you know. But you know, the cool thing about vinyl VNYL as well is they do all sorts of music. They do jazz, they do hard rock, they do classic rock, they do pop. You just put in, you know, kind of what you're into. And I'm more into the alternative, you know, singer-songwriter stuff because my last box was very singer-songwriter heavily based.
yeah,
But since this one was Panic at the Disco, they're giving me something that's a little bit more, you know, upbeat and fun and poppy.
I I'm pretty excited to hear. What was it, Lily and Madison?
This
Oh, Madeline. Okay.
Lily and Madeline. I dig the album art too.
Yeah,
So
that's
let
really cool.
me look it up again. Never listened to them before, and these are bands that I probably wouldn't even pick up, without it. I wouldn't.
And they're great too. Like they have a really good taste in music. The people that
Exactly.
send these.
Lily and Madeline. All right. So their most popular song via Spotify is called "Come to Me." That's a remix, though. I don't know if I want to do a remix. Okay, we'll do the second most popular, which is almost 10 million streams.
Wow.
This song is called "Devil We Know."
Okay, is that on that album?
Let's see. No, let me go to the album. This is Fumes.
Fumes. They're just laying down.
Yep, they're laying down in a canoe. I'm trying to see what would I dig off this. I'll let Sean pick. There's Fume. Well,
Let me see
Fumes.
the- let me
Fumes is
see.
the name of the album, right?
Let me scope it. I say you play. Do you want to play just Fumes? Just the
Yeah,
name? Just the
let's
name?
do that. It's
Might
the
as
first
well.
first song off the album. This song is called "Fumes" by Lily and Madeline.
Running on fumes and secondhand shoes, keeping me going. I know what I'm supposed to do, but nothing you say will make me stop moving. So far, I've avoided the consequence. As for what's next, I guess I'll try to get out of it. Complacency is the currency. Good enough is enough for me. Good enough for me. Nothing but fumes escape my lips, and I haven't realized it's killing you to watch me burn away. My ashes fly. So far, I've avoided the consequence. As for what's next, I guess I'll try to get out of it. Your praying eyes make me terrified, but I'll just hide behind the lights. Don't expect much from me. Don't you pray for me. Please save your pity. This is all I need. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for me.
And then it goes right into the next song.
Yeah, I did. But that was really
so
good.
I dig that.
Lily and Madeline have the music project approval. I mean, from me at least.
Yeah, like I'm sending them an email ASAP. Like, hey.
NPR was right. They do have ridiculously charming and sweet harmonies.
And then read the second review. That was
yeah,
on
the
there.
second one was really well worded. It says, in a sea of auto-tuned sameness, their soulful and simple harmonies stand out like none other. But that's by Lucky Magazine.
By Lucky Magazine.
It's true though. They were really good.
So let's just go over and review since I can't remember to turn a camera on
I
to
know.
save my life.
Let's just go over this again. Here's the Lily and Madeline album.
Yeah, you showcase it. You get a better view right there.
I know. That's what I was about to say. Let me
Okay.
showcase. I'll be the model, the hand model.
Lily and Madeline, they were very, very cool. Like more, I would say, acoustic. There was some electronics in there,
Yeah.
but it was very more mellow and laid back.
We
I would-
should try to get them on the show. That'd be
For
awesome.
sure. That sounds like my sleep album. Like it sounds like what I need to listen to when I'm like getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
And then here's that Electric Youth Inner World album.
Yeah.
If you didn't see it, because Lauren was a dip and forgot.
That
There it
happens
is.
for sure. And then, last but not least,
You guys probably already saw this one, but yeah, here's this one again.
Panic at the Disco.
Disco.
That was my vibe. I picked the Panic vibe, and I'm very content with everything I got out of that. And then let's look again one more time at the box, just because
The box was pretty dope.
I
like
don't
the
want to
box.
throw the box away. I have my old one.
It's gonna be worth money someday. Here it just says vinyl,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's get physical.
Yep, and then here's my little stickers and my card. I think it's a cool thing that it's personal.
Oh,
you
and here's
know?
all their social medias.
Oh yeah,
They just get vinyl.
Get Vinyl at Get Vinyl.
at get
Instagram,
VNYL.
Twitter. Yeah,
And
VNYL.
they have a Snapchat.
They have a Snapchat too.
I wonder what that looks like, what their story looks like.
I
Just
don't
them,
know.
like filming their records.
I have no idea, but I think it's cool that they actually write you a card.
Yeah,
they
but
tell-
handwritten is really cool.
And they tell you why they picked it.
yeah,
So like it says
it's
in
not
here.
just random and they're
You
just
like
oh, well, here you
Tegan
go.
and Sarah, so I picked out Lily and Madeline because I think you'd really like them. So I think that's cool because I never would have found them on my own
Definitely
without someone giving me a little push and saying, hey, check out this group. So it's more than just a computer saying, oh, we're gonna give her this, this, and this. We're gonna actually.
It's an actually like hand-picked selection.
Yeah.
It's
So
great.
I think it's worth the money.
Very worth the money.
And I think it'd be curious. I'm curious to see, if someone like you did it because your music taste is. We're kind of similar, but we're also very.
We have
different as
we have a
well.
lot of similar tastes, but yeah, we're definitely different. Like
Mhm.
I don't know, my genre, like I've said before on the radio, it's very very broad. So I mean not broad. What's the word? Very wide range,
Mhm.
So it would be interesting what they would send me.
Yeah, because you could put rap albums in there if you wanted, or you can do.
Do they even have rap albums on vinyl? Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, yep.
Yeah, they do, and they also have a lot of older music as well. They do a lot of classic rock, and they
Yeah.
have those on hand too. The fact that these are all new is just because that's what I'm into. I'm into the more electronic pop,
Yeah.
alternative rock stuff. But if you're into Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix, they have that too,
Yeah.
and they'll fit whatever music you're into as well. So I'm a fan.
Definitely a fan. You guys should definitely check this brand out, or what do you call it? Company out.
Mm-hmm. And I honestly, I want to start doing a review, once a month just because I think it's cool and we get some new
Yeah.
music that we haven't even heard of. And we hear a lot of music.
Too much almost, but
we hear a lot of music. So,
can never get enough of it.
I know. It's cool. Plus, there's something about a needle dropping on a record.
Way nicer than just like pressing play on Spotify.
I know, right? So I think it's cool. VNYL, Let's Get Physical. We got a few minutes left that we're just gonna spout off random music,
Spout off random music.
random music talk. Anything new and exciting in the world of Sean? Music-wise?
I don't know. I've just been kind of into hip hop a lot. Lil Yachty came out with the album.
Yeah.
That was all right. I don't like his voice, but I do like his voice at the same time. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been a lot of stuff that's been coming out, but when you put me on the spot, I can't think of anything.
You know what? I finally checked out. It took me long enough to get to actually listen to, just because I never got around to it.
Who?
I checked out "That's the Spirit" by Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, the Bring Me album. Okay.
And I love it.
You like it?
I love it.
I don't know. To be honest, Bring Me I used to be into the first really raw hardcore just screamo, and then I don't know what exactly happened, but I feel like Ollie Sykes' voice just kind of he just
Yeah.
was screaming wrong, so his like voice was just like messed up. So he's kind of like on the singing edge now, which is cool. I like their music. It's just
It's a little bit more alternative. Like it's actually
I feel
had
like-
a song playing on K-Rock.
I feel like I would like the music if I didn't like think of Bring Me the Horizon, because when I think
Yeah.
of Bring Me the Horizon, I think of super crazy, like gnarly hardcore music.
Yeah,
you know?
that's
and
true.
and that's Bring Me that I was like in love with when I was younger. But I don't know. I don't know. That's just my opinion on Bring Me the Horizon.
Fair enough. For me, it was always like the singing, screaming ratio had to be equal.
Yeah.
And this album it is.
So you're more like Sleeping with Sirens type of girl.
I've actually never listened to Sleeping with Sirens.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Pierce the Veil?
Yeah.
Okay, you like Pierce the
I
Veil.
like Pierce the Veil.
Okay, the
A
same.
little
It's
bit.
literally.
No, I mean, I'm not like a huge fan, like where I know everything.
it's like the same band, different
but
name, basically.
basically, if they played Warp, they're
They're good.
they're in
Did
there.
you did you go to Warp this year?
I did not go to Warp.
I
this
went
year.
to Warp this year, and it was amazing. I already told you. We already
Oh
talked
yeah,
about
well,
it.
yeah.
But yeah, it was a great lineup.
Yeah, well, I think it's one of those things where like I listen to it when I run, like
Yeah.
for sure. Like I listen to like heavy screamo when I run. Besides that, I don't. It is interesting. Like I was listening to Bring Me to the Horizon as I was cleaning my room. So I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I need to be like aggressive.
Yeah.
And I need to
Be
get it done.
Aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. So I dig that album. I don't know. It's like it's playing on K-Rock, so it's definitely a little bit lighter than what
Oh,
their
it
older
is.
stuff used
Okay,
to be.
I've never heard Bring Me on the radio.
Yeah, they had one song. Did you listen to the whole album, or did
Yeah.
you just kind of like?
That's Adam's favorite band, so I kind of have to listen to it.
Yeah, they have. I think their song "Throne" was on
Mhm.
K-Rock, and I was like, okay, I can dig this. I got it. That's cool. That's all right. Yeah, I'm trying to think. There's a lot of great releases coming up.
Mhm.
Glass Animals just released another animal. Glass Animals just released another animal
They
album.
released another animal.
There's
Better watch
another
out.
animal added to Glass Animals, guys. Kings of Leon is getting ready to release another album in October. So we have some good music coming up, but I think it's so hard to compete with like 2015.
Yeah,
Like it was
definitely.
such a good
But
year for music.
I don't know. I just feel like 2016 has been like already very, very like a lot of music has come out. It's been
Very true.
I
Very
feel like
true.
this time is very like almost revolutionary.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just the time we're in right now.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. And you know what else I'm really obsessed with? I don't know if you've listened to her at all. Have you checked out Melanie Martinez?
Yeah, of course. Melanie Martinez.
She's so
unique.
weird, and I love it. Like I was watching a music video last night. I'm like, okay, this is really disturbing, and I like need to turn this off. Like,
Which
this
one
is
was
not
it?
okay. Crybaby.
yeah, the most popular one.
Yeah, I was like, oh, well, yep.
Her live show is really great too.
Yeah?
Have you ever seen?
I have not.
You got to look up a video or go see her live.
Mhm.
She's incredible.
Have you seen her live?
I haven't. I've just seen videos. Adam
Gotcha.
always like that's what he does. He just sits in his room and watches live videos. So, yeah, he showed me Melanie Martinez, and she's really good. She puts on like just as much of theatrical she does in her videos. She
Wow.
does it on stage.
Well, it's interesting because she started out on The Voice.
Yeah. Oh, did she?
Yeah.
I did not know
Did you
that.
not know that? Okay, then I
Mm-mm.
have to play you just this little thing because she started out on The Voice. I think it was either
Yeah.
season 1 or 2, like right in the very beginning while it was still kind of gaining traction.
Yeah.
Melanie Martinez. And she did a cover of Toxic by Britney Spears.
Okay.
So this is her just it's a little
Snippet.
minute-long clip but of her from The Voice.
Ooh.
Baby, can you see I'm calling a guy like you?
It's definitely Melanie Martinez.
Oh yeah.
It's dangerous. Now I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait. I need a hit. Baby, give me a
Ooh, 2 judges.
Got Blake and Adam.
Too high, can't come down.
Ooh.
Losing my head, spinning around and round.
I have like goosebumps.
Do you feel me now? Taste of the lips, I'm on the ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under with the taste of your voice. I'm paradise,
So
I'm
good.
addicted to you. Don't you know that you're toxic?
She has a tambourine on her foot. That she's
Oh, that's a
clapping.
tambourine on her foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's playing guitar and doing a tambourine.
Oh, CeeLo turned around.
I think
I saw that because I watched The Voice the first couple
Did you
seasons.
see her first and then you listen to her music like years later?
Oh yeah, like I didn't even listen to her when her album came out because I was just like, oh.
Whatever, new artist.
Yeah. Well, and then I listened to it just like maybe a couple weeks ago, and I was like, wow.
Oh,
this
only a couple
is
weeks ago?
Great album.
Yeah, she's been around for a little bit now.
Yeah, she has, and I don't know, I'm bad at
Her
listening
fan
to
base
music.
is growing incredibly fast.
But like to watch her come from there, where she could already sing, like she was already great, but to becoming this very unique individual
yeah, that's
artist.
what I was about to say. She's so unique in the way she acts and performs, and the sound of her voice is so distinct.
Like I was getting goosebumps just from that. Yeah, and she's very different. She's very unique. She has her own little creepy baby thing going, but I feel like she wouldn't have been able to do it without The Voice as a platform.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't necessarily that, she needed the contacts or anything, but it was just, hey, this girl can sing, give her a shot, and so when she did release it, it was like,
yeah, as soon as you hear her voice, how could you not just be like, oh my God, I'm in love?
Exactly. So it was very cool, and that was one of the seasons of The Voice I did in fact watch.
She's a very she's a spectacle, like as soon as you see her, you're just like, whoa, that catches my eye. Her hair's parted in different colors, and she's just unique.
I feel like I'm curious to see what her next album is, because this one was so great. I wonder A, if it will live up to it, and B, if it'll continue with the baby thing, or if she'll change it around to something else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like she'll.
I
go
think
with
she's
some other
forever
thing.
gonna be, weird and trippy, but I don't know. I just think that she's forever gonna be like, living up to each album is gonna be better. I can tell, because the first album wasn't as produced as the next one's gonna be. As it, you know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, I'm just curious because everything is baby themed. So I'm like, do you run out at a point where you're like it's just hard to continue writing that, or like does she change her persona and go into something a little bit different? I'm curious. I'm blown away, but I guess we will find out eventually. Eventually, we'll get there. Well, we're going to wrap it just a little bit early today, but we really wanted to, take the time and introduce you to some new music as well as ourselves to some new music.
Yeah.
So check out VNYL. Super cool
Definitely.
company.
Great company.
Would love to hear what you guys get in your boxes as well. And hopefully I've converted Sean to
You definitely did.
to checking them out and getting his own subscription so we can compare and contrast
Our albums.
Exactly. All right. Well, my name is Lauren Dair.
I'm Sean Lusk.
And this has been The Music Project. See you guys on
Later.
the flip side.
Deuces.
Now that you've found UBN Radio and discovered our quality talk shows, it's time to spread the word to friends, family, and the universe. 24 hours of music and talk. Radio without limits. That's why people keep coming back